Hello everyone, welcome to our video tutorial about absolute cell reference. To follow this tutorial, you can pause this video and try to type this data into your worksheet. Unlike the relative cell references, the absolute cell references works quite differently, in that sometimes you may not want Excel to automatically change some cell references in a formula. In this circumstance, you can use the absolute cell reference to fix such kind of cells that even when copied, it remains the same. So with this content or data that we have in our worksheet, here we have got goods, then the price for 1 kilogram in Uganda shillings, and then we want to get the discount for 1 kilogram. Then the discount is at 3%. Now we shall use this 3% to come up with the discount here for each kilogram. But our calculation will be based on absolute cell reference. So to begin our calculation for the discount for 1 kilogram, now we shall first of all select the cell, that is the first cell where we want our formula to go. So here is our cell. So after selecting, we have to put the formula. But in Excel, in our previous tutorial, we said every formula to be entered in Excel has to start with an equal sign. So we press on the equal sign from our keyboard. Then we have now to use the cell address, which is cell B2. We can click on cell B2. Now after clicking on cell B2, it will appear in our formula. So next we have to insert now the mathematical operator. Now for our example, we shall use the multiplication symbol. To get it, we shall press on the shift key and look for the key having 8. So when you press on it, you can get our multiplication symbol. In our next step now, we have to be extra careful. When you are dealing with this absolute cell reference, we use what we call the dollar sign in order to fix the cell we would like to fix. So in this example, the cell that we would like to fix is this cell, which is having the 3%, and it is found in cell B9. Now to enter the address for this cell, we start by first of all putting the dollar sign, after that multiplication symbol. So to put that dollar sign, we shall press on the shift key, then press 4. After pressing 4, the next step is now to put there the column letter, which is B. So you type B. Then next is also to put another dollar sign, so shift 4. Then we have now to put this row number, which is 9. So immediately you put the 9, you can now see our cell here has been given a green border. So this shows that this is the cell that we have inserted here in our formula. So when we use these dollar signs in our formula, it means that this cell B9 is now fixed. That even if you move it somewhere after we have performed our calculation, the content will remain the same. So now that we have completed entering the formula, our next step is to press on the enter key. So when you press on the enter key, the calculation is done. Now for the rest of these cells, we shall just click on our first cell, then we use the autofill handle, click, hold, then move so that we copy the formula into other cells. After reaching the last cell, release the mouse button. On releasing the mouse button, we can see that the rest of the cells have been automatically calculated by Excel. So if we click in any of these cells, for instance this one, we can also view from the formula bar that that cell has a formula and still cell B9 is fixed. Now let us try to change the content in this cell B9 and see what would happen to our results for the discount. So I'm going to click in cell B9, then I will use the formula bar to change the percentage from 3 to 8%. Then I press the enter. When I press the enter, even the contents from the discount column are automatically changed. This is an indication that this very cell is a fixed cell. All we have to remember is that whenever we are working with absolute cell references, we should not forget the dollar sign. And the use of the dollar sign is to fix the cells. Hope you found this video tutorial useful to you. That's it for now. See you in our next tutorial.